Like a bit of steep. Do you hear that, guys? That's not the steep bit. Bloody hell, Laura. I better
ski season is the best thing you can ever do, in my opinion. I had so much fun last year and I can't wait to get out there again, because when you get that call saying that you're going to be working a ski season, obviously to begin with you're like, oh my god, I'm going to have the best time ever, this is fantastic, and then it starts to sink in that you've got to pack in one suitcase 4 months worth of stuff, and that's not actually that easy because ski equipment and ski gear is quite heavy. So you've got to think cleverly when you're packing. So this is just a video of the things that I personally can't go without on a ski season, and hopefully it'll just help you guys kind of have a bit of a think about what things you're going to want to take. Tea. Now, as you've seen, if you watched my videos before, you know I'm a big lover of tea. It doesn't have to be Yorkshire tea, it can be whatever brand, this is just the one we had in our cupboard, it can be whatever brand you like, Thai, Tetley, Tesco own brand, whatever. So what I did was I made sure I packed a good few things of tea. I think I took 100 tea bags, and then I had to get my mum to bring some more out 2 months in when she came on holiday, because I got through them all. But yeah, if you're a big tea lover, definitely get some of this in your case, it is well worth taking. Squash. If you're like me, a big fan of squash, obviously don't take in this size bottles. I know you can get those little clicky ones, like squeezy ones that are about this big. Shove as many of them in your socks as possible, because they're easy and not very heavy, and it's better than drinking fizzy drinks all the time, isn't it really? A Kindle. On your season, where you're living, you might not have a TV, so it's always good to have a Kindle, obviously your laptop as well. I always take that, but this one's a bit niftier. So you can have films on it, you can obviously have books on it. If you're a big bookworm like I am, it's a lot easier to pack this than to pack the number of books you're going to read throughout the season. I think last season I read about 6 books. Obviously it's a big space saver. And yeah, it's not very heavy, so you're not using much of your weight up. You can go in your hand luggage as well, which is useful. And yeah, I had many a lovely evening when I was not up for going out or feeling poorly or just knackered, where I just had a bit of a read of this, and yeah, it's definitely something I cannot go without. So if you're a big bookworm or you like your films, phrase books. I like to have a bit of an idea of what I'm saying, hopefully. So I've got a little phrase book, an easy grammar book, and then I have this, Dirty Italian, which was bought for me by my friend Marina last year, and got many a giggle from my Italian friends who read through it when they came round. So yeah, it's just nice to have by your bed or out with you. Obviously this one could fit really easily in your jacket, so if God forbid, there's an accident or something and you need a quick phrase, you've got these, and yeah, they're well worth it, quite cheap as well, or just ask your friends to get you one as a going away present and you're sorted. Pictures of friends and family. So this one is just kind of anything to make your home feel more like home. Last year I had fairy lights, which I seem to have mislaid, so I can't show you them, but if you like fairy lights, nip down to Wilko's, they sell them really cheap with just the battery operated ones, so you don't have to plug them in. But I also last year took a lot of photos with me to stick up on my wall, so obviously photos of my family, photos of my friends, just so that I could have a bit more of a homey atmosphere. Obviously it feels like home after a few weeks, but it's just that little help on the way really to make yourself feeling more at home, and it also makes your room look really pretty, and you'll add to them during the season. This is my favourite one from last season of me and my manager from last year, Lauren, when we went out on a ski lesson, and yeah, it makes it more homely and it's really nice. And also I took a load of cards as well that I'd been given, God knows what they say, I can't remember, that my family had given me. So yeah, my house looked very nice and like my home by the end of the day. An extension cable with plenty of plugs, because I don't know what other places are like, but the place I'm going to doesn't have many plugs, which is really annoying. And obviously when you've got 2 or 3 people living in your flat, all with a phone, all with a Kindle, all with a laptop, all with, I don't know what else you need, a hairdryer, straighteners, curlers, whatever, these get full very, very quickly. So make sure you bring one of these and everyone will love you because they'll be able to plug things in and batteries won't die and people won't get angry. So yeah, make sure you take yourself one of these. The last one is what I'm wearing. I put this on for a reason. This is my onesie, which I'll just put the hood up for you, which is a flying squirrel, apparently. I've no idea if you can see, but there's the wings. And this I took with me because obviously it's a bit chilly where you're going for a winter season, hopefully, nice and snowy. And having my onesie was just nice and cosy on a nice night in watching a film. Obviously I took my dressing gown as well, but this was just something nice and snuggly that I could wear. And also, if you ever have fancy dress or anything during the season, sorted, nice fluffy onesie. They are my top 7 things to take with you on a season. I also had people messaging me with things that they like to take. So obviously they said tea and coffee as well, squash, vitamin stuff. So like Barocca, for example, take some of that because obviously it's cold. So keeping your vitamins up is really, really important in a season. I sound like your mum. So make sure you take some of those kind of things. But yeah, I think that's enough of me rambling at you. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. And for those of you going on a season this winter, have an absolutely amazing time. And I hope that this has helped you a little bit with the kind of things that you need to take with you. And stay tuned for more videos. But for now, have a lovely day.